ball to my teammates because I know they can hit shots, and they did that tonight. So I'm super happy, and we got the win for tonight.
Caitlin versus Angel. The rivalry the WNBA needed. They couldn't be more different.
Take a look here at a career first.
Just step back, going right, I may add. It's usually step back, going left.
One's Midwestern cool, raised in the fundamentals and finesse of Iowa basketball. The other, straight out of Baltimore with that chip on her shoulder and gold grill in her mouth. One pulls up from the logo like Steph. The other snatches 15 boards a game while talking trash like she invented it. Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. The rivalry that broke the internet. And then it built the WNBA. It all started in Dallas. April 2nd, 2023, NCAA Women's National Championship. Iowa versus LSU. Clark was coming off back-to-back 40-point games. People were already calling her the female Steph Curry. She was on fire, running the show, draining threes, talking her talk. Then came LSU. Angel Reese. Flanked by Flau'jae, Alexis Morris, and a squad that didn't fear the hype. LSU didn't just beat Iowa. They outplayed, outclassed, and out-talked them. And in the final seconds, Angel gave Caitlin a taste of her own medicine. You can't see me, right in her face. Ring finger time. Viral moment. Some loved it. Some hated it. But everybody talked about it. 10 million plus watched the game. More than the men's Final Four. Suddenly, women's basketball wasn't just competing. It was the moment.
Angel Reese facilitating again. Flau'jae Johnson lays it in, plus the foul.
Fire meets ice. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are two sides of the same coin. Caitlin's game is surgical. She sees the floor like a quarterback. Her passing? Elite. Her range? Ridiculous. Her personality? Reserved but lethal. That silent assassin who lets her game scream for her.
Clark playing with 3 fouls. Clark separates and knocks down another. A title game record.
Angel Reese? She's heart, emotion, swagger. She'll grab 18 rebounds, yell at you, pose for the crowd, then post the pick. She plays with fire and forces you to feel her presence.
Reese, the spin and the finish. Angel Reese has come to play.
Caitlin is Midwest modesty. Angel is East Coast grit. And the contrast? Perfectly marketable. And for the WNBA, it's lightning in a bottle. College created a new era. Make no mistake, college built the legend. Caitlin Clark was a walking bucket at Iowa. She made 30-footers look like free throws. She dropped 41, 10, and 9 on South Carolina. She became the first player ever to lead the NCAA in points and assists in the same season. But she also carried Iowa. Every win, every point, every loss. She did it all. Meanwhile, Angel Reese was building a different empire. At LSU, she brought a chip on her shoulder that couldn't be ignored. She left Maryland to become the Bayou Barbie. Rebounded like Rodman, trash talk like she, and had the stats to back it all up. 23 and 15 on most nights. She leaned into NIL, leaned into fashion, leaned into her brand. Together, Clark and Reese redefined what it meant to be a women's college basketball superstar. They weren't just players, they were businesswomen, trailblazers, influencers, and rivals. The rematch, All eyes on Albany. March 30th, 2024, Elite 8. The rematch the world wanted. LSU versus Iowa 2. Clark versus Reese, Part 2. Caitlin Clark went ballistic. 41 points, 9 threes, 12 assists. It was surgical, ruthless, one of the greatest performances in tournament history. But Angel, she still fought like hell. 17 points, 20 rebounds, 4 blocks. She left it all on the floor. LSU just didn't have enough that night. There was no trash talk this time, no finger pointing, only respect. Because that's what great rivalries do. They elevate both sides. Even in defeat, Angel knew the moment was bigger than a game. This wasn't Clark over Reese. This was Clark and Reese driving the entire women's basketball ecosystem. Welcome to the league. April 2024, WNBA Draft. Caitlin Clark goes number 1 to Indiana. Angel Reese lands in Chicago. Two of the most followed athletes in NCAA history are now professional rookies. Ticket sales spike. Merchandise sells out. National media shifts. WNBA games are trending on Twitter. ESPN puts Fever vs. Sky on primetime. Fans who never watched a WNBA game before, they're tuning in now. And guess what? They're bringing culture with them. Reese and Clark brought their massive college followings into the pros, and they didn't leave their identity behind. Caitlin stayed sharp, humble, and hungry. Angel kept the edge, the fashion, the fire. And the rivalry, it's just getting started. Different, but necessary. Here's the truth. Caitlin and Angel couldn't be more different off the court. But together, they're the blueprint for what this league needed. Representation matters. Caitlin represents thousands of girls from the suburbs who finally see someone who looks like them lighting it up on TV. Angel represents the unapologetic energy of young black girls who've never been told they can be loud, confident, and right. Both of them are valid. Both of them are necessary. And the tension between their styles, that's what makes it beautiful. It's not beef, it's not hate, it's legacy building competition. And whether you rock with Caitlin or ride with Angel, you're watching. Bigger than basketball. Let's not pretend this is just about hoops. This rivalry exploded because of what it represented. Race, class, media bias, swagger versus humility. America projected itself onto this matchup. People picked sides, not just by jersey color, but by identity. When Angel taunted Caitlin, she got death threats. When Caitlin waved off defenders, she got praise. And the internet, it fueled the fire. But both women handled it with maturity beyond their years. They let the media argue, they let the fans debate, and they kept hooping. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. The rivalry that built the future. So here we are, two young women, one from Iowa, one from Baltimore. Different styles, different energy, same goal, greatness. Caitlin versus Angel might have started in college, but it's going to define the next decade of the WNBA. They're not just competing for stats, they're competing for culture, for eyeballs, for impact. And if you're not watching, you're late. The rivalry we didn't know we needed. The future is female and fierce.